Deep within a clandestine facility, the final phase of Project Chimera began.
A forbidden cocktail designed to enhance. But something went terribly wrong.
Days later, far from the sterile lab, an ancient force stirred beneath the African sun.
The elephant's warning cry echoed as a dark presence revealed itself. Alerted by the commotion, the warden raced towards the disturbance.
He knew this territory, but this fear was unlike anything he'd witnessed.
The unseen assailant revealed itself, its grip tightening around the gentle giant. Against all odds, the warden intervened, a man against a monstrous beast. The beast roared its defiance, its fury redirected to the man. A momentary reprieve, but the struggle was far from over for the frightened giant.
He saw the power, the ferocity. This was no ordinary snake.
The monstrous creature coiled, a living fortress of scales and muscle.
A strategic retreat, to arm himself against this unforeseen horror.
The elephant, a victim of this unnatural predation, lay wounded.
A plan was forming. He would return, and he would be ready.
Back at his sanctuary, he sought the tools for a desperate fight.
Heavy iron, sharp teeth. It was a tool of last resort.
No time for hesitation. Every second counted.
More than just power, he needed cunning and restraints.
Ready. Whatever it took, he would protect what was his. He returned to the beast's lair, a desperate gamble in his hands.
Every step was a risk, every breath held. The monster watched. A circle of deterrent, a boundary he hoped it wouldn't cross.
The scent of the volatile liquid stirred a primal fury within the beast.
He lit the flame, a last resort against the creature's unholy power.
An unearthly roar, a blast of fire breath. The beast was truly unleashed.
Blasted back by its fury, the warden struggled for breath.
Reinforcements arrive, drawn by the escalating chaos.
They stepped into a scene of unimaginable horror, guns ready.
Through the lenses, the horror of the beast's attack unfolded.
A quick exchange, a rapid assessment. The threat was immense.
First, the casualty. The giant's life hung in the balance.
A professional assessment. The wounds were dire, the prognosis uncertain.
The diagnosis was grave. The super predator had left its mark.
Life ebbed, a poignant reminder of the danger lurking nearby.
Meanwhile, the origins of the monster were being unveiled.
Genetically altered, dangerously enhanced. A weapon gone rogue.
The terrifying truth. This creature was engineered for destruction.
A monster beyond nature. Their mission just became far more perilous.
But every creation has a flaw, a way to stop it.
Armed with new knowledge, a desperate strategy was formed. Unorthodox, but with a creature this dangerous, unconventional, was necessary.
Lethal force was a last resort. Subdual was the priority.
Together, they advanced. A fragile hope against an engineered nightmare.
The monster sensed their presence, preparing for another battle. The first shot fired. A precision strike against the monster. The monster's wrath was absolute, a blur of scales and fury.
The chainsaw's roar, a desperate gamble to divert the beast's attack.
Hit again and again. The sedative took hold, slowly. The engineered fury began to fade, succumbing to the powerful sedatives.
Restrained. The immediate threat was neutralized, but the danger lingered.
The creature secured, its reign of terror brought to an end.
He returned to the victim, a silent promise of care and protection.
Healing began. A long road to recovery, but hope remained.
The sun set on a day of battle, but the questions remained. The originators understood. This was just the beginning of the fallout. He had faced the impossible. Now, he carried the burden of its existence. Nature slowly healed, bearing the scars of humanity's folly.
Their duty done, they left, but the echoes of the crisis followed.
The savannah returned to its quiet rhythm, forever changed.
Some scars never truly fade.